Right, we live, baby.
We are live here at Chicago Cigar Week. This is the 6th day, 2026 Chicago Cigar Week. If you're not here, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm with my co-host Chester, and today we have CMOD, the Cigar Men of Distinction. Listen, Terry. This is Terry. Y'all, I love this guy right here.
Thank you.
We have Terry from the Atlanta chapter, and then behind us we have Dre from the Birmingham, Alabama chapter. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here. I'm honored. This is Dre Howard, one of the founding members of Cigar Men of Distinction and a current board member. I'm out of the Atlanta chapter. I'm Terry Brinker, and I'm a current board member. And so just happy to be here and happy to be a sponsor for this great event.
Terry, thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about CMOD. What do you guys do?
Well, I'll chime in. Like you said, I'm Dre Howard, one of the founding members, sit on the board. It was a few men that had a vision, and the vision was about basically how can we empower and help our community. At that time, we decided to come together over the leaf of the cigar, but we were like-minded, and we wanted to help our young men in our communities. And that basically turned into food shelters, that turned into scholarships, and it turned into basically young men at prom, and just empowering our community in which we live in.
How long have you guys been affiliated CMOD? How long have you guys been in the chapter? How many years?
So
when did you guys start?
Cigar Men of Distinction was started in 2015. And it started in the Birmingham chapter where Dre. Yeah, so we celebrated 10 years last year, had a great coming together of all the guys. Okay. And so it started in Birmingham, but now we've grown to 3 chapters: the Atlanta chapter, the Indianapolis chapter, and then the corporate founding chapter is Birmingham. We have almost 100 members, and each chapter throws a minimum of 2 events every year, and every event is based on raising money for a children's-based event. We either give out scholarships or we give money to homeless shelter to house children. We send people to colleges, and more than that, every month we're in either a school mentoring young men or doing something along those lines. So we were blessed to say, you know what, we love the league, but we love giving back to our community more. So I could not imagine smoking $15, $20, $30 sticks and not helping my community. So that's what we're about.
Amen to that. So for a new brother, you said you got 100 members. I've moved to the town. How do I become a member? How does someone become a member of the Men of Distinction?
I'll chime in, which is a great question. First of all, the interest. We appreciate the interest. But to become a member of CMOD, basically you have to be sponsored by a present member. Okay. And there's a criteria of things that you would have to do, sort of like a fraternity, things that you would have to do to become a member. But most of all, the interest and the desire to help, because you can attach yourself to an organization that's in 3 cities right now and reaching out that's already doing it.
That's what's up, brother. That's tight. So what, right now, 11 years, what is the goal for the next 5 years for a group like you all?
I'll answer that. Another excellent question. Our vision for the next 5 years is expansion and to do more. We use the word impact and being complete. We use that word a lot.
Yes.
And the more people and the more cities that we can venture into in the next 5 years to be impactful in those communities, such as Chicago, that's pretty much what we're trying to do, sir.
That's beautiful.
And can I add to that a little bit?
Yes, sir.
And so we don't target members. Like this organization could be nationwide and have 1,000, 10,000, but we are organic and we're about relationships.
Yeah.
So when I tell you we got 100 brothers that love each other, and it's not uncommon to hear each other say, "I love you, bro. Be good. Let me know when you get in." And know somebody's there for you. Yes. So we are organic. We want organic relationship, whether it's within us, within the community, and with our partners. It is an organic. So we could be 10,000 members, but we are really methodical about when folks approach us, who gets through. Really select.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely.
You're doing a really, really great job. And it's something that's really needed in our communities as well, considering where we are in society today with our children. Give me a recap on Chicago Cigar Week, your experience since you guys have been here.
All right, I'll go first here. So I've been coming to Chicago for years,
Okay.
for sports and also for business. But this Chicago week have grown. I've been here a couple of years now,
Okay.
and this is our first time participating. But my experience thus far has been phenomenal. I think the committee and Stoney, they're doing an excellent job
Amen.
bringing awareness of the leaf to excellent outdoor events, indoor events. It's just been phenomenal. And I see the improvement. I see the growth. And Cigar Men of Distinction just would like to be a part of it in the upcoming years.
Can I add to that?
Yes.
First of all, y'all got the cheat code. It's Chicago.
How do you feel?
I tell people all the time, Chicago is the best city in the country. If you can remove January and February in the winters, it wouldn't even be a contest. I'm a little biased because I'm from Gary, Indiana, but I live in Atlanta now. But for example, it's not just about the events that are great, but for example, I was able to go to the Obama Presidential Center today.
Yes.
There are so many great things you can do in and around Chicago. So you guys have the cheat code just by being in Chicago for starters. And then everything else kind of takes care of itself from there.
Absolutely.
So tell me this. You all are here. So what is your role here in Chicago Cigar Week?
Well, I mentioned that earlier. We are the title sponsor, sir, for this particular event,
Summer Soiree.
the Summer Soiree, and we just want to add our support and bring our brand recognition on what we stand by and some of the things that we talked about earlier to the city. That people like, who are those guys with the white on or the black on with the crest? Who are those guys? And we have QR codes. We invite people to come out and introduce themselves because you can be more impactful if you attach yourself to the wheel. And we built that wheel organically.
So you say you do mentoring, correct? Is there any future plans? Because I know Chicago Cigar Week is going to continue to move on because it's just too hot right now. Any plans of merging that mentoring part and getting Stoney some type of involvement into with the kids as well? Because it's an adult affair, we know that. Right. But it will be great to see what you guys do merge in a little bit. Same thing with Stoney.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're spot on because that we're intentional. Amen. We were intentional about coming. We're intentional about sponsoring. Amen. We're intentional to show the city, the cigar culture, what we can do. Yeah. Our indie chapter is going to help us grow and meet guys and meet different organizations here in the city. And we do have some things in the work later on. Man, I'm looking forward to that. It's not something that's going to happen overnight.
No doubt. Yeah.
But we're going to be intentional about what we do and who we support.
Amen. And part of our reason for coming up here and sponsoring is to build those relationships. Right. We have an indie chapter. Indie's only 2 hours away. Exactly. But we want to build those relationships and really try to understand the Chicago market because every city that we're in is different. Like we may not be able to do in Chicago what we do in Birmingham. Right. So Birmingham has an all-white event that they do every April to send scholarship money to Alabama A&M college students going to. That event sells 800 tickets within 24 hours. Wow. We may not be able to do that in Chicago until we understand the market and how y'all move. Yeah. So it's about building a relationship, understanding the different markets, and then seeing how we can partner with Stoney and Chicago Cigar Week and others to make sure we can make that happen here.
Wow. That's beautiful, brother. I definitely appreciate meeting brothers like you all because this is something we need. Considering the climate that we're in now, we need everywhere. And with that said, any plans for the group having some form of political action?
That's something that, to be honest with you, and just be truthful.
Yeah, no, straight up.
We don't involve ourselves with political missions.
Yeah, it's a little tight.
We stay away from religion, politics, and just try to be.
I can respect that.
We're a corporate entity.
Yeah.
So we have to do things in a corporate way.
But I'll be honest. After going through the Obama Presidential Center today, I'm inspired to do something. Yeah. I'm not saying that's going to be political, but I think we can do things without being political and still have that same impact and making sure that our community is good because we are about giving back to our community. And as an extension, making sure our community is good. We're focused on the children, but that may have to expand to helping out with voter registration to make sure the kids have a voice in the future. So, but yeah, he's right. We don't have any political aspirations, but I'm inspired to do more based on what I saw today from the presidential promise, and I was just blown away and inspired.
What's next? What's the next event for CMOD in Atlanta and in Birmingham?
So actually, we have and Drake can speak to this. One of the things that we've expanded to, like I said, we're really support children's-based organization, but that evolves into other things. And so Birmingham has a golf event on September 12th to support autism. And we're going to have, this event has just grown so much, and we support the local autism chapter in Birmingham. And this event is just great. It gets bigger and bigger every year. And so things like that. We start with the children, but as an extension, so many of us have been touched by autism, whether it's a child, a grandchild, a friend's child. That is becoming more and more of an impact in our community.
Yes,
and so we're supporting autism now as well. That's the next event. And then the fall event, we do a pre-classic special in Birmingham. A lot of people don't know, you know how you have the college classic kickoff?
Right.
Well, Birmingham has the largest classic event in the country.
Really?
And we're an official partner with that. With the classic, we sponsor the first event we do the pre-classic special. And when I tell you, it is a sight to be seen. We bring out singers, DJs. We have this big old field. We blow it out the park again. 600-800 people. We give you chairs to sit on, so you're not just coming out there. We give you a chair.
Right.
So that's in October. So we have an event September 12th, golf event to support autism. If you love golf, you're in Birmingham, come check us out. And then in October, the pre-classic event in October. It's a can't miss event.
All right, little individual question here. So you guys have been part of it from the beginning, right?
Yes.
He's a founder. I'm not a founder. I got in like the next year when I met these brothers in Nashville, Tennessee,
So
of all places at a jazz concert.
So how has being a part of this group impacted you individually?
I will say being a founder, it's made me be a better person. Even though life has been okay, but being a part of an organization when people look at you as a lead and set an example,
and that's what we do as men.
That's what mentorship is about. How can you lead others if you're not doing things that you're supposed to do?
Amen.
So to answer your question, it has made me be a better person, made me be more intentional, and to just try to give as much as possible.
Amen.
You know, and with that, I've always been a giver, but this has made me want to give more and pour more into my community. And then it also, when you have this level of respect, people see you. So you're always on your P's and Q's. I'm going to places like Florida, and people approach me like, aren't you in the Cigar Men of Distinction? I'm in Florida. I don't know this person, but he knows me from whatever event we had. So that carries a lot of prestige.
That's a little bit of act right.
Right. Like, so I got to be on my P's and Q's, but like make sure I'm protection the shield. And everybody know I'm serious about this shield. I'm serious about this shield. So I protect the shield, protect the brand.
It has to be a great feeling knowing that you've impacted a child's life. I think there's no greater good that you can do to raise up a child as a parent, even outside of the home of that child, getting the help that they need. Maybe even parents who are not able to actually provide these services, for their needy child. Listen, you guys are doing.
Can I speak to that? I want to share two brief questions. So we in Atlanta, we have an event in March that's called Suits, Skirts, and Sneakers.
Right.
And this started because the school reached out to us and said, we have some underprivileged young men that would love to go to the prom, but they can't afford it. We said, we got you. Mm-hmm. So we sponsored out of our pockets about 10 young men. We met them at Men's Warehouse. And I just happen to have the honor that one of the mothers had two brothers, two sons. So she had two children. And we came in there and they weren't sure what it was about. I said, no, get whatever you want. And the mom went off to the side. I could see her tearing up because she's struggling. Like, we got you, man. We got you. Don't worry about it. When we do our Super Saturday, we mobilize over 100 volunteers to volunteer at homeless shelters and at food packing places. We feed them on the weekends. And I've seen moms say, they don't feed us on the weekend. If it wasn't for y'all, my child might not have gotten a meal this weekend. So that's what we're talking about, and that's what we're about.
Beautiful. So in those cities, for those people we know, we have viewers all over because we know everybody smokes cigars everywhere. They want to reach out and they need some assistance here in Birmingham or they're in Atlanta. How do they reach out to you all? Where can they find you all to possibly maybe get some assistance or get some guidance from you brothers?
Well, that's excellent. And I was going to close by saying that.
Beautiful. Let's go.
That we got Cigar Men of Distinction on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
We also have Cigar Men of Distinction website.
Man,
so any questions that anyone may have, they can always go on the website, leave a message, we monitor it, we'll get back with you. And if it's something that's doable and we're able to help, we have committees that will reach out and we'll try to do our best to help for that cause.
Yeah.
But we would like to say anybody that's watching you guys, if you just want to just share and uplift us and you like what we're doing, you can reach out on website or Instagram or Facebook, leave a message. You would like to donate to one. You can also donate to Cigar Men of Distinction. We do have individual pages, Cigar Men of Distinction ATL, Cigar Men of Distinction Indy, but Cigar Men of Distinction is the overall, and you will be attached to all three chapters. But we just appreciate being a part of it. And by all means, follow us, find out what we're doing. And again, if you want to reach out, there's ways to reach out and support.
When you guys lead by example, it comes from the heart and it shows with you guys. It really shows. We appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
I got one question. Terry, what you smoking?
So I'm smoking one of the originals that sometimes you get too fancy, you move away, you try everything. The Series V Melania is one of the ones that just never fails.
Right.
And then I haven't smoked it for a while, then I go back like, why am I not smoking for regular? This thing does not miss. Series V Melania Torpedo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dre, what you smoking?
Well, this is a hand roll from Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
A friend of mine has a small cigar business, and I try to support them by buying products from them. But some of my favorites are similar to his. He's a full body guy.
Yep.
I'm a medium guy, so I'm staying true and staying in my lane. So I'm a Placencia Davidoff type of guy. But today I'm smoking a hand roll from Tampa.
Right. What started you smoking cigars? How long you been smoking?
I've been smoking since 2015,
Okay.
which was also the inaugural year of CMOD. And some of the brothers were smoking, and long story short, they said, hey, come to the cigar lounge. And I'm like, no, man, I don't smoke. I'll catch you somewhere else. And one day I decided to go.
Okay.
And once I developed
That's what's up.
my palate and the love of the leaf, I didn't look back.
Terry, what about
Your
you?
turn.
I started in 2010 in Indianapolis at Indy Cigar Bar, which is now turned into Blend Cigar Bar, which is one of the best cigar lounges in the country. They have one in Indianapolis, one in Houston, one in Pittsburgh. And I just went to check it out, needed an outlet, and it has changed my life. Met some of the best people in the world just by smoking this cigar. That put me on this path, man. On one hand, it's the best thing that happened. On the other hand, like, you're spending too much money on it. It's been great.
It's not cheap, baby.
It's not, and I keep upgrading. I just got me a nice big electric humidor that you just set up and get. I'm like, oh my God. But that was like, what am I doing, right? Do I really need a refrigerator? Do I need 500 cigars in the cigar refrigerator? Is this what we're doing?
Hey, brothers, listen, from one brother to another, I salute you all. And I will say I also appreciate what you guys are doing, because men like me need to see this so that we know what our purpose is, because we know that everyone smokes cigars for their own enjoyment. But when you can twist that and turn it into where you're actually giving back, it makes the cigar even that much better. And I'm sure you agree.
Yes, sir.
Sure
Absolutely.
So I salute you, brothers.
Thank you.
Great to meet you. And I'm hoping to connect with you all on another level, maybe smoking some cigars and chop it up. And then who knows? Because I'm in Maryland, right outside the DC area. You don't have a chapter there.
You guys.
I like the DC area. Yeah. So let's
Chop the
connect.
city, baby.
Let's connect. Shelly's back room is my spot.
Hey, when you
guys,
come back,
thank
we got
you
some
for
other spots to
sitting
show
down
you.
with us. I wish you much continued
Amen.
success.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you so much.
Love it, brothers. Appreciate you. That's the team right there, baby. You can't go wrong.
You just watched the Smoking Jacket broadcast. Tune in on July 28th as we recap Chicago Cigar Week 2026. We will break down what happened at each event and share some of our favorite moments, vendors, cigars, and lounges. And after that, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled program.